What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this Sunday Funday, with the greatest family on planet Earth. And if you don't believe that, guess what? You need to go to Google. You need to look it up. Some of y'all thought I made it up, and actually I did, but guess what? It exists. EARF, greatest family on planet Earth. And I'm just telling you guys right now that Crypto Navigator, my brother James, just jumping on for a minute. We've got a live stream coffee time, Uncle Buster channel. We're finishing up with yeah. I saw that, my brother. I appreciate you, my man. I was checking out Uncle Bags and those guys and what they're doing with Steven. Steven's interview was absolutely incredible. I know that the tail end of that, but unfortunately, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have scheduled my stream. But guess what? I told you guys we're going to be live at noon, so we're here at, live at noon. And guess what? I got a special announcement, but I can only give hints. All I can tell you is I'm only going to give hints, but it's actually absolutely incredible. Before I get started, guys, I've got a special guest today. It's my brother, my man, Pots and Pans, the one and only Mike O. And we're going to be bringing him on in just a second. Appreciate you in a major way, Crypto Navigator, for being just a loyal brother. By the way, let me know when you want to come on live, brother. I want to have you back on the channel. And I got something that just might excite you, Crypto Navigator. I got something that might just excite you, brother. Liz Herrera's in the house. That's my sis, greatest supporter on planet Earth. EARF. That's my sister, Liz Herrera. Appreciate you in a major way. Operation Shutdown. I am here for Sunday Funday because you are a legend, brother. Operation Shutdown, my brother. Kenny G. One day when I grow up, and I eat right, and I get muscles, I want to look like Kenny G. That's all I got to say. All right, guys? Good Lord. Let's get right into it, guys. I know we're going to have, and by the way, we're probably going to have people coming in the show once, because I know I was over at the stream as well, the X Live with XRP Bags and those guys. Yeah, call me, brother, because I got something incredible. Yep, I got, trust me. And I'm telling you guys, I've just been so amazingly blessed in the last my whole life. What am I talking about? Hell, the whole life. But I got something phenomenal. I got some phenomenal interviews guys coming up. I'm super excited. Just some major players in the game. And by the way, I was supporting XRP Bags. I was watching his stream with Uncle Buster. He got Berserker. He's got Fuma. He's got Steven Nero. He's got some people on there. And but then I had to, again, if I'd have known that in advance, I would have done my stream. But I think we're going to get people because I saw a lot of our members in there as well. Crypto G, all those guys over there. So eventually, hopefully, they'll see the link and they'll come over and join us. If not, they'll catch the replay. Greatest family on planet Earth. Bitcoin, crypto, what's going on with it? Market cap down just a tad bit, 2.36 trillion, still hecka up. How do you say down when it's really just up? 62,635, guys. We got Ethereum, just doing this thing, $3,400. BNB at 413, showing no signs of slowing down. Solana on fire. Did you get it at 850? I'm just wondering. I know Shane Sullivan did. We got XRP coming in at 62.59, guys. We got ADA at 72 cents. Dogecoin coming in at 15 cents. AVAX, $42.53. Up almost, oh my God. Guys, Dogecoin's at 15 cents. I said that so fast I had to go back and look at it. Wow. Dogecoin on fire. Number 9. Oh my gosh, Cardano number 8. I'm telling you, man, these guys, look, they're not playing, guys. Doji, Poji, Pudding Pie might have been a joke at one point. Not anymore. Elon, Lamborghini. Go buy yourself a Lamborghini. It was a Lamborghini or Ferrari. We got Polkadot, 970, not playing, 23%. I'm telling you guys, altcoins, bada boom, bada bing. Shiba at 4 zeros and a what? Not one anymore. 2222. That's right. TRX right now, guys, is at 14 cents. We got Chainlink at $20.55. Matic coming in at 108. We got Uniswap at 1273, ICP 1329. Filecoin coming in at 1060, guys. These coins are on fire. Oh my goodness. 30%, 23%, 29%, 16, 17. Woo! Man, I'm telling you, some of these coins are waking up, guys. Atom, $12. Near, 441, guys. Market's on fire. I'm not going to get too much into that, guys. Just know that the crypto space is on fire. Look at this, 49%. Crow, 14 cents, guys. I mean, I was yelling again at $4.50. Get Crow, get Crow. Where's it at now? I'm sorry, not 4. I'm sorry, at 4 cents. I was yelling to get Crow, $14. What the hell am I talking about? At 4 cents. And so OKB is at 58.69, guys. These coins are on fire. Tiffany Serranos. What's up, sis? Tiffany Serranos. I guess who's going to be in Las Vegas? Tiffany Serranos, Crypto Navigator. They both told me already. We're coming to the VIP party, and guess who we're going to have here? Guess who got the invite to come here, Fruition Productions. Fruition Productions. That's right. The couple that you saw, they're going to be coming down to 6-8Jay's home, hanging out, with the Crypto for Life family. I know y'all got to be excited about that. I am, We're going to have the VIP after party. And, there's going to be food, drinks, a little music, just chilling, getting to know each other. It's all about relationships and connecting, guys. That's all it's about. Family. If you're family, come hang out with family if you can. Bullish Kenny G knows what I'm talking about. Filecoin on fire. Filecoin's on fire. Big time. Where's that? Did I just say that? Because Bullish Kenny G, so, oh my God, 28%. You see how clear my whistle was on that, ball or not? Peace. The second time I messed up. Hello and peace to the Crypto for Life family, and thanks Six8Jay for the show. I got some announcements, guys. I got some announcements, I gotta tell you guys, you gotta wait. Near let's make it clear. 441, guys. Stack it up just like Tell Songs. We got it at 308. It's actually stacks. We got APT at 1166. Optimism coming in at 399. Caspa on fire. Well, you just kind of stagnant. It kind of caught fire before everything else. 16 cents. Hey, you can't dismiss Caspa. But XLM showing out. It might have left his cousin in the wind a little bit. His cousin XRP was like up and down. XLM says, we're going up. INJ at $40.83. H-bar coming at 11 cents. Crow, we talked about that already. We got GRT. I mean, these coins are just, there's so many coins. Oh my gosh, who's this? Whoa! Pepe, 33% over the last 24 hours. 309% over the last, look guys, say what you want, but if you got a strong community, if you got people that believe in it, Pepe, I mean, I'm thinking right now the top 3 meme coins is what? Dogecoin was a joke. No, it's not. Shiba was a copycat until it wasn't. Pepe was a follow leader, and now it's here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom. Let me stop. Anthony Randall knows that song. Be singing that in the shower, Anthony? Let me stop. SCI right now is at 81 cents, guys. Algorand coming in at 24 cents. We got Maker, $2,000. We got Sue right now at 157. The coin formerly known as EGLD. We call it Multiverse X 6974. We got Beam Me Up Scotty at 3 cents. Flow, if you didn't know, here we go. That's all you're gonna get from me today. It's at 121. We got Phantom at 60 cents. Orty coming in at 78.99. Ave 111.89. Sound like a discount. Bunk coming in at 4 zeros and a 2, guys. What? What the F? No, I'm sorry. It's actually what IF or WIF. I was like, what the F is that? Let me stop. It's at 162, up 367% of the last week, 32%. Look, guys, another meme coin right behind Bunk. I mean, meme coin's doing its thing right now, I don't know what, how you say it? Dog with hat. Dog with hat. What's up, Dog with hat? Let me stop. Flare right now, guys, 4 cents. QNT at 124. Sandbox coming in at 66 cents. We got FET at 179. We've got Floki back on the scene. We haven't seen Floki for a while. Up 14% of the last week. And last 24 hours. And over the last week, 300%. Floki. Good Lord. I got a little bit of that. Just stuck in one of my wallets or something. CHZ at 15 cents. We got the Ape at 225. XTZ at 136. Metaverse, Mana coming in at 65 cents. That's no longer 2 for $1. You guys know that. Gala, I told you it might make you want to holler if it gets to 4 or 5 cents. Guess what? 46% of the last week, 4 cents. We've got EOS at 108. AGX coming at 92 cents. Woo! That's what we're going to be doing when the lawsuit's over with. 63 cents. Neo, because of you. I got the greatest family on planet Earth. Liz knows. It's at 16.29. World Coin coming in at 7.76. We've got DYDX at 3.66, guys. Oasis Network, 15 cents. We've got Jasmine coming in at 2 cents. Blur, that's what we're going to have when we, forget about Gary Gunzer. It's at 71 cents right now. Lunk at 3 zeros and a 1. And coming in at number 100 is Kava, Hot Like Lava at 93 cents, guys. Super, super excited. All right, guys, let me get right into it. I got my man, Pots and Pans, my brother from another mother. My best boy, the one and only. The one and only. Mike Owens in the house. Mike, are you there? Mike O.
I'm hanging in there, man. Can you see me? Am I there?
Yeah, Michael, you nice and clear, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm sitting here laughing to myself because you're mentioning these meme coins, and I invested in Bonk, and now I'm like, yeah, I was a little embarrassed. I was like, I own Bonk, but I'm not telling nobody. James knows, but now I'm like, yeah, you don't own Bonk?
No,
you don't got a little.
No,
I'm like, you don't got a little bit of that?
I ain't got none of that damn Bonk.
Yeah, but it's something that you could be proud of now because it's moving.
It's moving, yeah. Where's my? I'm trying to figure out where's my my chat. For some reason, my chat box. Why is it? Let me see. That's just weird that my chat box is not up like it should be bigger. What is going on with my chat box? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that one out because normally I can see everybody's. I'm gonna have to figure that one out, guys. My apologies for my chat box not being where I can see it. Let me see if.
Yeah, that's weird for you, man, because you're interactive.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, I can see it on the left. I'm gonna say on the right, but as far as on the straight, okay, there it is. It's just really small. Let me see how I can make that bigger. Let me see if I can make my chat box bigger. Because I need to see my family, man. I can't be having my family all small like that. Hold on a second, Mike. Let me do this real quick, brother. Let me see if I can figure this out.
No problem, man. You might have to throw in your glasses or something, man, to see a little better.
That's just weird. It should be bigger than that. And my chat box should be bigger, where I can see my my family at. I mean, I can see it on the right here, but I just can't see it in the. There it is. I can see it now. Okay, so Anthony Wanner looks like it should be bigger than that, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Some kind of setting probably went crazy, but I can see you guys on the right though. I want to see you on the chat as well. It looks like it's saying disappearing or something when you say something. I want to keep it there. I don't want my people. I don't want my family. Let me see if I can find it in this properties thing here. Always show messages. Yes. Chat display. Oh, there you go. Wait, no, chat delay 0. Okay, there it is. Now it's popping up. Okay, so show top. Okay, so it looks like it's on there now. Enable. It looks like we're good. I think I can see my chat now. Let me close this up. Yeah, I can see it. It's just not as big as I like it to be, but I can see it. Let me see if I can
What's up, everybody? I don't know how to read the chat and talk at the same time, but I'm here, man. I appreciate everybody.
Absolutely.
And thanks for everybody reaching out and saying what's up to me when I jump into the messaging, man. I really appreciate that from everybody.
Come on, man. You know they love them some Mike O. Mike O, one of the greatest stories on earth.
Hey, I appreciate them too, and man, I just consider this whole Crypto for Life family, man. Everybody is blessed and lucky to be here, man. You know, we were talking earlier, James, on the phone, man. You got some major plans. This has been built organically, and the people that are here are going to be part of something great. They're along for the ride, man, because things that we were talking about, you know, that I'm sure we're not going to discuss right at this moment, but man, you got some things lined up that are very exciting and should be just as exciting for the people that have been here supporting you from day one. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Here's what I got to say about that. Number one is my chat is back up. The chat is live, and we can see it live. Thank goodness. But here's the other thing, Mike. We're not going to talk about it, but doggone it, we're going to give a little hint. Okay, we're going to give a little hint, guys. And so me and Mike can't really talk about things until we get it started. But here's what I'm going to tell you very humbly, very graciously. Me and Mike had a long conversation today. About several things. We got some business things that are off screen that we're really excited about. Obviously, we do things together in the car industry. We do things together in the crypto industry. But we got a little bit of surprise for you guys. We are two fairly, I would say, I don't know if you would call us older young brothers. We're definitely not older brothers, but we're just, older young brothers. Still got that young vibe in us. And we've been around for a while, guys. We've had a lot of success in life. And I say this humbly with all the humility in the world. So I definitely want to say this. Have a look at XRP live stream. Yeah, no, I was on it earlier, Bobby Townsend. I was on the XRP Bags live the whole time they were on until I had to jump on this. Shouts out to Bobby Townsend. Shouts out to CKez, my brother, Big Bro 10. What's up, CKez? Bobby Townsend. Greatest family on planet Earth, EARF. By the way, guys, so what happens is me and Mike, have done some great things in life, and we were friends back in the day. We came back together. So you got two guys on a very, I would say very blessed, very humble, and we complement each other very well. And so we're going to put our resources together, and we're going to start something, guys, that I'm going to tell you right now. It has to do with crypto. It has to do with Crypto for Life. It's going to have that name integrated in it in a way, and I can't tell you. Well, let me say a little something, Mike. How about I just say a little? Can I give him a little bit, Mike? Just a little bit without saying too much.
You can tell him a little bit, man. Go ahead, go for it.
Okay. So me and Mike are going to partner up, and we're going to incorporate a company, which I'm not going to give the full name. It will have Crypto for Life in it. Believe that, because you guys are going to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
But here's what I'm going to tell you. It's going to be a how would I say this without giving too much? It's going to be a based off of let's just put it this way. It has to do with crypto. It has to do with TV. Mike. It has to do with crypto. It has to do with something on another level than anyone else is doing. It has to do with crypto. It's going to be some of the greatest stories. Guys, I'm telling you right now, we've got something that's in the works. that's going to be phenomenal. And we have the platform, we have the connections, we have the background. Remember, I know everybody in a lot of celebrities, a lot of different people, a lot of people in this crypto space, a lot of people in the movie industry. And so Mike and I are going to commit. We did it this morning. We already put the plan together. So now we're going to lay the foundation and get it started. And this is going to, I think, take the crypto scene by storm. It's something that your boy James, aka Six8Jay, will be hosting. Mike and I will be partners 50-50. Mike will be involved just as much as I am, creative thinking, putting it all together. And what I can tell you is you're going to have some of the greatest stories in crypto by two guys who've made millions in their life that are coming together. And we have a dream, we have a focus. I'm telling you, we were like two little kids, Mike. I don't want to talk too much about it, but just what I said, Mike. Talk about.
Yeah, you got excited about it. That's why.
Yeah, just based off what I said, without saying anything other than I say, explain to them why we're excited, Mike, in your own words.
Because it's not about money. It's just something that we came up with together, that we decided that this changes lives. This is going to make an impact in people's lives. And that's just basically the stage of life that we're in. We've made a little bit of money. We're still grinding and we're still driving hard to make money. Right. But it's about impact. It's about legacy. It's about being there for other people and creating a path to make it a little bit easier, cutting a little bit of the weeds out of the way so people can kind of start down a path and maybe chop the last few weeds themselves, but make a difference in the world. And that's very exciting. James has always been a giver, someone that's looking and extremely excited about everything that people are able to accomplish in life. And this is just the evolution of what he's already established to this point with his life and with his channel. You guys are a big part of it, and I don't know if you guys can recognize this the way I recognized it when I came together and started watching the show. But he has something spectacular here. He has something that's really, really amazing. And even what you guys are involved in right now is something that really can impact your life and change your life. So I'm very excited about it for all those reasons above.
Absolutely. And, guys, it's crazy because me and Mike, as we reconnected here in Vegas and we just started doing things, making money together, we've always been great friends, now the best of friends. We eat almost every day together. We hang out every day. We got so much in common, family, morals, goals for our family, for our children, for, all those things. And it's crazy because one of the things I've been telling you guys in this journey of doing this show is I really wasn't sure what my purpose was all the way. Shouts out to my beautiful queen, Jeanette, and my greatest supporter on planet Earth. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And one of the things that we were talking about, I was telling Mike the story of how, I remember when I was doing the speaking, I was traveling around the world doing so many different things. And I remember people saying, oh my God, man, you're just different. And people who were way wealthier than I was, guys who've been in Fortune and Forbes, and all these, coming up, guys who make $1 million plus more per month. And they were like, man, they would send me out to events to speak. They were like, man, you got something. Now I say all this to get to a point. I told Mike about this pastor about, I don't know, 15 years ago, asked me to do a sermon at his church for him. I was like, man, I don't know what to say. He said, study the book of Job. And I got up there and did it because just without having a fear factor. And he was like, man, you're going to lead millions. And I didn't know what. I said, you mean I'm going to be a pastor? He goes, no, that's not what I'm talking about. He said, there's just something about you. Jimmy Gonzalez, what's up, my brother? And so then I reconnect with Mike, and Mike has been telling me, James, just like, CKJ or JC is like, man, you should be doing something. But then I started here lately with these interviews. And I've heard it for a while, but I've been getting a lot of people with the interviews just saying, James, man, your show is amazing. Even when it came to Fruition Production, Will Fix, Zach Rector, all these guys are just like, man, your show is special. And Mike had brought something up to me about, just the timing and said, hey, man, because I didn't do the little things like doing little videos, 8-minute videos, 12-minute videos. Instead, I started off just doing lives. And so I think that's kind of been where my passion's been. But then I realized, okay, I need to go back and do these shorter videos. So anyways, we started talking, and man, sometimes it just takes somebody like Mike O to say something. And I was in a position when I was like, Mac, I woke up this morning, my videos are getting more plays. I'm starting to see the analytics. I'm getting so much attention from the industry, so many interviews that are coming up, and I got a banger that's getting ready to come out, guys. The interview that we're getting ready to do right now is I just got confirmation from, as a matter of fact, I'll just go to say what it is. I just got confirmation from the people over at Fruition. So it's going to be myself, it's going to be Edo Farina, the people at Fruition Production, and Stephen Narrowith right here on our channel. So so I'm super excited about that. We're going to be able to do it. Shouts out to XRP Bags and those guys who just got through interviewing them today. But I'm going to have shouts out to them. Much love to my brothers. Can't wait to hang up with them here in Las Vegas. But it's going to be those guys. It's going to be Stephen Narrow, myself, Edo Farina, and the crew over, or the team over at Fruition Production. So I'm really excited about that. And just all these things are coming up. So as I was telling Mike, I'm just so excited about all these people. I'm starting to get these connections. And he just kind of threw a question. He goes, man, why don't we do this? What about this? He goes, man, your channel's phenomenal, James. Your content's phenomenal. I keep hearing so many people say, man, there's nothing like you out there. And it means a lot to me, but I haven't really pushed the buck. And so when Mike O brought that comment up and said, Jay, man, I got an idea. I literally became, I became a little kid this morning. I was like, what? And he said, Jay, man, I'm 100% in. Let's do this. And so, man, it's just, I'm excited, guys. Sometimes it takes someone like Mike to be that flame under and kind of make sense, because here's one of the things that I love about Mike, and I'm going to let him talk about it. Sometimes I didn't really realize what I was doing. I'm just being authentically me. You know, whether it's doing my show, whether it's all the speaking I did for 25 years on some of the biggest stages around the world, whether it's the charitable things I've done, whether it's speaking at the National YMCA convention, whether it's being flown out to different countries around the world to speak, whether it's being in front of business people. And you can go to my Facebook and my Instagram and you see all these things where I was paid to go talk to people and talk to businesses about mindset management, about, building relationships and connecting. They call me the master of building relationships. So, I just did this show and I implemented those things, but then just wanted to be me, just 6-8Jay, the knowledge I have, being goofy, being fun, all these different things. And sometimes you don't recognize what others recognize. And I'm just so fortunate and blessed, number one, to have you guys as a family. Or let me say this, number one, to have you guys as a family. Number two, to have someone like Mike. And obviously, my biggest thing is to have a wife that supports everything that I do. And so, Mike, just talk about that conversation. We won't get into what we're going to be doing, but just get into that conversation about me not even recognizing you, kind of like us kind of complimenting each other and us uplifting each other, and really that conversation of what set me over the edge, going, wow, I didn't think of it like that, Mike. Yeah, go ahead.
That's awesome. I'll do that. First, I got to bring my daughter. She's going to drive me crazy if she doesn't get to peek in here and just say hello.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
She came to the door and I said, no, right, not right now. And then her face got all sad.
Yeah, she's good. So, she's good. But tell her I said, give her a big hug from Uncle James.
All right, I'm gonna give you a big hug from Uncle James here in a minute. That got me sidetracked a little bit, but yes. What's the last thing you said, James?
Just how sometimes you don't see things until you got all these people saying, James, your show's phenomenal, man, you got something special. There's no one else like you. And then you were just like the cream on the top, man. That just this morning I was like, wow, right. Man, I've heard this so much. I need to start listening and really start putting some things into place. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because you're coming from a place of passion, and you're doing something that you love. And when you're doing something that you love and you're coming from a place of passion, then the business aspect of it and the other opportunities that can come along with that, that's secondary. Yeah. It's like you're not really worried about that. No. But so from the outside looking in, like I told you, hey James, I'm a fly on the wall, man. This is just something that I see. The things that you're doing, the people that you're impacting. This is a route that you might want to pursue. And that's something that I really love about your channel is it's the ideas, it's the thought process. It's about being in the right space, in the right mind space.
Right.
And that's where you want to be. It's like basically the people that I always think that the people that come on your show, James, are so lucky because you've made a lot of money. I mean, you've made a good amount of money in crypto.
Right.
And it is very difficult to have someone there that's giving you their time, effort, and energy that's made. And I hate to say this because I didn't get true permission, but you've made millions. You've made millions of dollars in crypto.
Right.
And to have people that can just come on and just pick your brain from day to day. I don't know if people realize how important and how valuable that is.
Right.
who did you have? Who did I have? What at that we didn't have anybody.
That's right.
And now
That's
you can just come on. It's like going to the gym and working your muscles, and you can just develop your financial ability, your financial skills, just like going to the gym. And I just always think it's interesting when there's an asset like yourself out there, how people sometimes don't see and utilize it the way that they want.
Right.
I've had interesting conversations because I've been in situations where people have asked me, well, Mike, I gotta have a real conversation with you. How did you actually do this, or how did you get to this point, or what was your mindset on this?
Right.
And the main thing I get from that is flattery, because I'm honored that they will come to me and say that, and I give them my 2 cents, or how you say it, your
two
satoshis. I give them my input on it and everything like that. But the main thing that I always noticed with those type of conversations, besides the flattery, is you're not going to get everything from that one conversation. And I'll talk to someone once, maybe twice, and then we're not having conversations about it no more. So I know that the follow through for that particular person may not actually be there. But in order to develop the skills and the habits and the desire to really be on that path that you want to be on, you have to continuously have a repetition that allows you to have that mindset that keeps you on that path. And that's what you've been offering people here through your show. Right. Crypto's not easy. No. I mean, you've read charts and learned all about charting and all that stuff, and then you came to realize that it's not about the charts. It's psychology. You have to figure out how to master your emotions and understand the longevity of it and the purpose of it.
Facts.
These are things that you learn through repetition. Just like like I had the analogy of going to the gym. You're not going to go to the gym. I went to the gym, I'm good now. You have to continuously. Right. And I might have got off topic here.
No, you're good.
Just kind of speaking my mind, man.
Perfect.
It's just I'm just appreciative, because even me, I have firsthand hand on hand interactions with you every day and everything like that. But even that in itself is just one part of it. I still jump on the show every day, listen to what you got to say, because you're just dropping nuggets.
Right. And and let me say this, Mike. Here's what I love about you too, man. And Mike's humble, because Mike is a super humble guy, super good guy, and Mike has created millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. He's a very prominent businessman, and someone I respect a lot. And for him to be on the show. I mean, I know some days, like, I'll get up and you're like, "Hey man, you going on the show? I'm looking forward to it." It just your engagement, your support is ridiculous. I remember, maybe a couple weeks or so, maybe a month ago, you asked me a question, and I'm like, I wonder why he meant what he meant by that. And you're real serious, and you said, "Man, I want to ask you a question." You said, "James, like, why do you do this show?" Like it was something along the lines of that, and everything I do is just authentically from just a standpoint of wanting to help people and serve people and bring the latest and greatest in what's going on with crypto, the space, news, markets, and more. And I never really thought about almost like where you want to go with this. And I'm just like, man, I'm just organic. I just like what we're doing. I love my family and our Crypto for Life family. Just we are what we are. And
I noticed that.
Yeah, and so that was my answer to you. But you just kind of looked at me, like where are you trying? Almost like you saw something bigger in what I was doing than maybe I was even acknowledging at that time. Is that like a fair assessment?
That's 1,000% correct. I just wanted you to understand the value that you're bringing, and I don't want to tell you the value that you're bringing. I didn't want to come in and be like, "Hey, you're saying this and saying that, so next you need to do this and you need to do that." You're like, "Man, Mike, I've been doing this for a year. I got 700 videos up, and now you're the know-it-all of my stream." But no, I just wanted to kind of talk to you and give you an avenue to have a thought process to see what it is and what the value is that you're bringing to your stream and to the people that you're communicating with. Basically thinking through your own thoughts on it and seeing where it lies you.
Yeah, no, and that's what I appreciated about the conversation, guys. And so we're going to go through some new stuff, but I just really want to say that number one is appreciate my brother for bringing that out and making me see a bigger picture. Yeah, I just think it's phenomenal because we have been building a Rolodex but it wasn't how would I say, it wasn't with an agenda, I guess is the conversation me and Mike were having.
Right, exactly.
It's like I don't have an agenda. Like I'm not trying to be bit boy or this, like I don't have an agenda other than just when that button comes on. And here's something my wife would tell you. My wife is in the stream. I get off these streams, Mike, and man, I am exhausted. Because,
I know you mentioned that, yeah.
because I leave it all on the line, man. Like when I get off when I click that button off, I want you guys to understand. When I click that button off, a lot of times I go sit on the couch for a second and just take a deep breath. And my wife, she knows, man, because I don't hold back nothing. Whether it's the excitement, whether it's the energy, whether it's the love, whether it's the passion, the emotions. I just leave it all on the table, man. And it's 20 something years of just grinding and always asking why and knowing that I could be more. And it's funny because I was talking to the people over at Fruition Productions and we were talking about, hold on a second. They're actually messaging me right now. We were talking about John Deaton. And so man, these people are just so amazing. They're literally getting everything connected with me and Steven. I'm just saying, like, you can't. And then
things are coming together.
And here's what's so crazy. The thing that's so crazy. Let me see what it says. Do you think? Okay. Okay, so yeah, even with this connection now with Fruition Productions, it's just crazy because they want to come back on the show. They want to tell the story. They want to utilize the platform to keep bringing the information everybody. So it's just really great, man. And what was I saying right before that, Mike? I got lost in talking to him.
No, just go for it.
So yeah, so the bottom line is just really appreciative, really humble, and just grateful for what we are getting ready to put into effect. And I want you guys to know something. I said this to Mike. Mm-hmm. Well, I said something about my wife. My wife has said something. What was it? I said my wife. I can't remember.
She's your number one supporter. I know that.
Yeah, but there was something, and that's definitely that. But we were talking about something, and anyways, make a long story short. One of the things I was telling Mike about the Crypto Life for Life family, I said, man, I'm not here to block people. I'm not here to, you remember this conversation yesterday? I said, I want people to shine. And if that means people want to utilize this platform. See, this is what you guys got to understand. Sometimes people can't appreciate something when you're just starting out. Sometimes people can't appreciate something when you're small. Sometimes people can't appreciate something when you're not getting thousands and thousands of views right away. But what we're getting ready to do, Mike, is going to change the game. And it's going to do it organically, without any kind of agenda, because here's what I'll tell you, man, like I didn't start this for anything monetary wise. I started this just for as a passion, and it's always going to be a passion. But what we're getting ready to do right now is I think is gonna send this thing into another to all new heights, and I think it's not just because of who we are. That's the biggest part of it, but it's the resources that we have, and the connection that we've created, and the validation that has come with that as well. And I'm just so excited, man. I feel like a little kid because for the first time this morning, I think I kind of see why this all happened now, and I didn't see that, and I think that's what makes it so stinking phenomenal, right? Anthony Wano, Liz, Tiffany Serrano's, Bobby Townsend, is because there was no objective, there was no agenda.
Right. 1,000%, man. I love what you've been doing. I love what you got going on. I love where this is leading. And I think the thing that excited you the most about it is it wasn't a financial endeavor that we're like, oh, we're gonna make millions. That wasn't the point. It's just that you can keep being yourself, James. You can take yourself to the next stage of whatever it is that your life purpose is, and I love that for you. Let me rewind here for a second. I want to just point something out because James, we've known each other for 25 years or something like that. And then, you went on and you were living your life. I moved out here to Vegas a long time before you, but we both are in situations where we're pretty fairly established, and we have to be cautious and reserved sometimes about the people that we allow in our circles. And obviously we've been knowing each other for years. I'm like, James, my boy's back. And you're like, Mike, my boy's back. But then at the same time, we're still a little bit reserved, especially with wives that are overprotective of us. Because, we want to see it. Is it the same, or is it going to be some kind of weird dynamic? Is somebody trying to take advantage of me? Same on your side, man. And just hanging out with you, man, I just kept thinking, what is it? What's it going to be? Like, nothing so far. It's just cool. Just nothing. So he's just generous. Well, I mean, it's only been a little while. Well, what's it going to be? Well, when's he going to try to one up me on this?
Right.
Never happened. So I and then I listened to your show, and then I do ask you a question like, James, what's the show about? What is it you're trying to accomplish? Because I see that, and what I'm trying to express to everybody is you're dealing with a truly authentic person here that is just trying to do right by people and give people opportunities that may have been difficult for him in the beginning, but he's just trying to open doorways and open your mind to see that there's opportunities for people that are trying to advance the levels and stages of their life. And I love that about you. And there's no tricks, there's no gimmicks, there's no ulterior motive. There's nothing that you're just a real dude. So I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it.
Love you for saying that. And I want to share some of our story, because I think some people need to hear this. About a lot of times I say things about doing things when no one's looking. It's the things that you do when no one's looking. Is always being authentically you. And I remember when we reconnected, and I was telling you I was bored at home. I'm in this crypto thing. I made a bunch of money. I'm just kind of sitting here watching TV and, out of shit. Just need to do something. And you're like, we start talking about cars. And I'm gonna just give a couple things from my end, and then also from your end. I remember when we first got together, and I said, "Hey, Mike, I'm gonna get back in this game. I'm gonna start buying some cars with you and everything else." And I wrote you a check for tens of thousands. I won't get into it, but it's just some thousands of dollars. And you looked at it and you're like, "What the hell? Like what? People don't do that. People don't just do stuff like that."
They want me to buy them a car. They want me to put up the money for them. They want me. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. So I give you this check for tens of thousands of dollars. You take it and you're looking at me like crazy. So then it's we go out to eat, and every time we eat, which was almost every day, you would be on you one day, me the next day, you the next day, me the, and then it's been just a plethora of things. Me with crypto, me telling you a bunch of things, strategies, and things that I probably wouldn't do to a lot of people just because we're friends and it's not financial advice. But and then you listen, and then you're like, James, I'm gonna do that, or James, I'm gonna maybe I need to do and so, but those things don't come into anything when there's some people that was paying me a lot of money for that. And then even here recently last week when we're sitting there and you made a comment, you said, "Man, I sure do want to get another Jeep." But you're such a humble dude with someone who's made tens of millions of dollars and worth tens of millions of dollars. You're the kind of guy that you got 300, 400 cars on your lot, but you won't go get yourself something elite. You buy your wife this
that's a little weird. I mean,
you buy your wife this beautiful, tens of thousands of dollars Mercedes SUV, but then when it comes to you just drive the cars on your lot. And I'm like, Mike, I said, "Man, you want to get a Jeep?" He's like, "Yeah, I want to get a Jeep." I said, "Man," you should get something like that. And I pointed at it, and it was just because me being that outside voice as a friend who wasn't jealous or look, I could buy anything I want to buy too, but I said, "Mike, you deserve better, bro. You are him. You're a good dude. You're worth more. Yeah. Why don't you represent that and show yourself how much you care about you by getting that Jeep?" And you went right out. You was like, "You know what?" And raised your hand and boom, bought a brand new Gladiator, gorgeous, by the way, not just some random Gladiator. Good God, that thing's beautiful. Right. And I mean, absolutely gorgeous. But that's what's. It's not the point of the truck. It's not the point of the check I wrote you. It's not the point. It's not about any of that crap. It's about being authentically you. And I think that's the thing that I've learned, even with people like JC, right? Authentically you. He's him, and just a great dude that I met in this space. So that's the point I'm trying to make, guys, is, and then, with me and you know, you would go home and say things and come back and say, man, me and my wife talked about this about you. And then I would go home and tell my wife things. And it was just, and then we wound up connecting with the wives. And it's a beautiful thing. And so I say all that, guys, to say this. I know me and Mike are talking about our bromance here. But it's but I mean, he's my best friend. I just put it out there. Mike is my best friend. But I said, you're my best friend next to who?
You said what? To your wife, of course.
I said, you're my best friend other than my best friend, which is my wife.
Yeah, of course.
I said, but you're my next best friend. And and I just appreciate that. But and so Mike's in uplifting me, motivating me. Man, you should think more outside the channel. James, you should do this. James, you're amazing. James, you show this. James, I mean, if there's a day I had a bad day about something, I remember one time I got irritated with just some stuff that was going on. And Mike called me probably 10 times that day. And all the way up until the nighttime, it was like late, like 10:30, 11 p.m. or something. And I said, what's going on, Mike? He said, man, James, I'm just worried about you. And I'm like, I said, dude, I told my wife again this morning, I said, people don't do that. They don't, you know, because when you're in a position that we're on, people just don't do that authentically. So again, guys, we say all that to say this. We got something special coming. And I'm gonna say it's gonna be God sent. It's gonna be amazing. And I don't say that like we're gonna start TG, you know, our church. No, it's crypto. It's for the people. Is oh man, y'all gonna love this. Y'all gonna love this. And Mike, I gotta say this too. Can I throw a couple things out there, Mike? Is it okay?
You can go for it, man.
We're always gonna open up for people in our Crypto for Life family that want to be a part of this situation. Sometimes you might not have an opportunity. I don't know what that might be. I don't know what your talent, your skill may be. It may be something small. It may be something big. Whatever it is, just know that you got two very motivated people with unlimited resources. And we are, I would say we're as excited as when we first started our first business for the first time or whatever. It's exciting. I even told Mike this morning, I said, Mike, one of the things that I talked about before on my show is I want to get into, you know, when crypto, and I think I told Mike this before, I said when crypto really explodes, I want to be the first show that gives away, I'm talking about when this market gets to certain levels, XRP gets to certain levels, Bitcoin gets to certain levels, when the market as a whole, Shiba, whatever, I said, I want to get to a point where, and I told Mike this before, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to be the first show that gives a car away once a month for 12 months. You remember I told you that?
Oh yeah, I thought you were crazy at first, but it's starting to be more of a reality now. I'm starting to see the vision. At first, I'm like, man, yeah, that's pretty big expectations you had there. But now it's starting to make sense to me.
It's starting to make sense. And the first thing I told you this morning, I said, when we start our show, I want to start it with a 12-month, I wouldn't say contest, but a 12-month. What do you call that? What do you call that? Promotion where we give away, I said, well, we give away a car, and I said, would you be willing to do that? And you said yes. And so I'm telling you guys, we got some plans, man. We got some plans, and sometimes it's great to have plans and to be excited about something. But when someone else gives a little breath to that, or a lot of breath to that, and says, and I looked at, I can't tell you guys, we're excited, and a lot of great things are getting ready to happen. It's not just talk, but go ahead, Mike.
No, what I was going to add to that, and we have a lot of excitement, and we're talking about something being a little bit cryptic because it's crypto, of course, but we're being a little bit cryptic. But the exciting part about it is we might be happy and excited about it, but your Crypto for Life family is part of it. We just haven't exposed everything that's all the details of it. But everybody that wants to be part of it can be part of it to some degree, and that's the exciting part, and that's part of the reason where the excitement is and why we're sharing it is because everybody that's been there for you day one, you're not the type of dude that's going to forget people. Right, so it's a great time, great opportunity. I'm excited about it.
I'm super excited. Well, so guys, JC said electric car. So we're going to go through a couple things, guys. I'm just going to go through a couple things here. Mike is on the screen. Mike, they can see, but on the background is the my X page. So we're going to go through a couple things real quick.
Go for it.
JC says, will it be an electric car? By the way, let me get some recognition. Anthony Winter says that JC wants a Tesla. Liz Herrera says, make sure you check out our Crypto for Life merch store. She's got the link in the description there. We got Tiffany Serranos in the house. Ball or Not One says, great show today. Thanks 100%. No, thank you, my brother. And I just want you guys to understand, this is what this is all about. What are they getting to? What are they talking about? That you're a part of something special. And
that's exactly.
What I told Mike is the reason that I like the way our show has been up to this point, and I'm sure it's going to keep growing, is that I know each and every one of you guys on some capacity.
Right.
And I'm the kind of person that I want to make sure that my family's there with me. You guys experience the whole ride, and however you want to be involved, let us know. You know, we're going to try to, if you're not involved, maybe it's just support. Maybe somebody has a certain skill set that me and Mike could utilize, and that could be a part of the overall narrative. And there's people out there like JC that said, man, no matter what I do, I'll always make sure you're part of that equation. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Wait till you see how we live. You'll want to have a fifth wheel camper giveaway as well. Okay, all right. I'm gonna see when you come out here. I know Anthony Winter's gonna be coming out here. By the way, guys, make sure you are coming out, or hopefully you get an opportunity to come out May 3rd and 4th. It's gonna be amazing. Not only do you guys get to go to the XRP Las Vegas event, or you also get to go hang out with my brother XRP Bags, Berserker, Uncle Buster, and all those guys that are gonna be here. We got Crypto G. Many people are gonna be here, but you're also gonna be for those who DM me, like Tiffany Serranos and her husband, or like Crypto Navigator and Crypto G and those guys. You'll be able to hang out with me and Mike in a personal setting right here in my home. We'll have some food, some drinks, some music, all that good stuff. And it's all about building relationships and connecting, all those good things. So I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully you guys can make it out for that. So that's, again, May 3rd and 4th. Frankie Legends in the house. Appreciate you. Marvin Davis. What's up, Marvin Davis? My man, Pots and Pans in the house. We've got
Marvin, what's up, man?
What's up, Marvin? What's up? Frankie Legend in the house.
Frankie Legend. I'm just saying something. I'm your little echo right now because I see everybody in the group chat, and I'm not talking to them.
That's
so
all right. That's all right. You know, that's all right. Matter of fact,
big watch dude, Liz. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, you see the chat right now.
Andrew T. No, I can't see it on these names. I remember.
Wow, look at that. Mike
I remember names, man.
How does that feel?
Nes Force.
Yeah,
I remember. I mean, there's more. I'm feeling I don't want to miss anybody, of course, but see, I remember the names.
But I want to make a point, though. How many people, and I want you guys to understand what we're talking about, and I say this humbly as God is my witness, and Mike, you know me, my wife is on here as well. How many millionaires do you guys know? I'm talking about tens of millions that just know you personally and want to get to know you. That's what makes Mike so unique. The fact that he's yelling out names that he can't even see the screen because he's on Zoom. So I'm telling you guys, we have an authentic family, a real family, and it's not about what we have. One of the premises, I just can't say too much, man. I can't say too much about the show. One of the premises about the show is about people who started with nothing and now they're here. They started with nothing and now they made it with crypto. I'm telling you, it's going to be phenomenal. You might actually be in those. Here's what's so funny. You might actually be one of those stories. And that's what's so crazy. It's about people like you. We're not looking for, and I say this we're not looking for billionaires. We're not looking for, no, man. We want stories. We want stories. And do you guys realize that you guys are going to be the doggone stories and many people like you guys? Matter of fact, I'm going to take a break for 1 second because I feel so damn bullish. I got to bring on Crypto Tales. Crypto Tales, let me know how we feel. Woo!
Hey, look, 4 years and it's still no cheers. If fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is in illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the movement? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one?
Are you feeling bullish like I am? Doggone it, let's get right into it. Crypto for life, baby. Let's get right into it. Accept criticism, but never accept disrespect. Mike, how true is that? It's okay to criticize or be, you got to be coachable, but disrespect.
You got to stand your ground. You got to stand your ground when it comes to it.
You got to stand your ground.
Bottom line.
Big time. I like it. What does it say here? It says, all we get is time and choices. Be wise with both. Ooh, Mike, I like that one.
That's why they spend their time on Crypto for Life show.
Come on, man.
Getting that knowledge.
See
that knowledge.
See what I'm talking about with Mike? See what I'm talking about with Mike? Huh? Bag it up. Bobby Thompson says, bag it up. Ballin' Out One says, Six8Jay, you have been giving since I saw you on the IBF channel, and I appreciate your generosity. Thank you, brother. I honestly, guys, I gave away on CKJ show. I used to give away money and crypto. I used to give away on BitBoy show. I used to give away on crypto. So, dude, it's yeah. But thank you for recognizing that, brother. It's something about seeing other people smile. Just one of those things that my mama taught me a long time ago. I didn't understand why she did what she did. As a young person, but once I started seeing it, I understood it's all about the smiles, not all about uplifting others.
Hey, It's who you are, man. Because I mean, you couldn't pay me enough to come on and talk so highly about you, man. I have to be doing this for free because if you told me you give me 100 grand to do it, I'd say hell no.
Right,
I
right,
would,
right.
I wouldn't be. I'm not gonna
Right.
come and boast and brag about you. And
That's
so
right.
of course, man, it's 100%, man. It's just
No,
who you are.
and I appreciate it because I do know that about you. You wouldn't take the 100 grand.
Right.
You wouldn't do that,
Nah,
and,
nah.
and nor would I. So I definitely appreciate that, guys, in a
Yeah.
major way. I like what this says. It says Elon Musk says 3 things America needs to do: secure borders. I agree. Safe cities and sensible spending. Now, there's something that I had. I'm trying to see if I can find this. Oh man, it was a crazy video, and I won't get into it. It's somewhere down on the street. I don't know how far down it goes, but it was talking about America, and there was these really prominent, baby boomer older guys, very successful, very wealthy guys, talking about how in our country we need to start helping those who are here. They're bringing in, and again, look, this is no disrespect to anyone that is an immigrant or anything like that. It's not that, because I think there's a good version of that. And then there's the bad version of that. There's the people that are coming over here committing murders and crimes and stuff like that who aren't even citizens. And then we're giving these guys out. They were talking about how the U.S. has this thing that they're passing through Biden where they want to give these people $10,000 each. And he was like, and this guy was saying, he goes, man, we got people here that can't even pay their freaking bills. We got people here that are straight. You got veterans on the street asking for dollars and pennies, and you want to give these people? That hurts my heart, Mike, because it's just one more example of how America doesn't love its own people. Because if you love your own people, you'd focus at home. If you love your own people, you start sending billions to other countries and fix. You go to L.A., you go to San Francisco, you go right out there to Portland, Oregon. Man, it's sad. It's sad, and I'm sure there's a lot of other places around. It's sad to see what people are going through, Mike, and so it's just one more reflection on how we're treated here as Americans, man. And look, I'm not trying to say this is a horrific place. That's not what it's one of the greatest places on planet Earth.
Right.
It's one of the greatest places. I love America. That's not what I'm saying. It's the people running it that I can't stand. See, it's almost like someone saying guns are bad. It's the people who have guns that are bad. Or cars are horrible. No, drunk.
Yeah, they can run people over. We shouldn't have cars. That doesn't make any sense. Come on.
Drunk drivers kill people.
Right, of course.
And so the point I'm trying to make, Mike, is that we have a beautiful country. We just need to get the right people running this beautiful country that appreciate and that uplift and that protect and want to see better for its people. That's why you see people going crazy and moving over to, American people moving to El Salvador or Argentina where the president, no taxes this, and we love our people. That's all I'm saying, Mike, is when we get that, oh my God, we will be the greatest country. And that's the thing, we used to be regarded as that. And I think what it was is not that, I don't know if things are changed, Mike, or just things got exposed, because as long as we were in a Matrix, look, if you ever seen the movie Matrix, it all looked perfectly fine. It all looked like it was going right, and then until it wasn't. And then once this thing called crypto came out, that was for the people, that was this phenomenal life-changing opportunity for people to dream again. All of a sudden, we look up, America love us. Y'all just keep getting slaves.
It's confusing times right now, man, because I deal with cash. And, when you deal with cash, this country wants to make you feel like a criminal. Yeah. And then if you deal with crypto, they want you to feel like a criminal. So what are we supposed to do? I'm a little bit confused here.
Here's what's so funny. When you think of our country and them having a big heart, them doing for people, them showing their unconditional passion is the people who are on welfare, the people who are struggling, the people who need them, the people who are dependent on them. They like that. They get your votes. Right. Even when they lock you up, they make money on you. So it's just a vicious circle of life. But it's not set up for the people who want to dream. It's not set up for the people who want to win independently, and that's the problem. Crypto is just it's a reflection of just being free, Mike. They don't like that. They don't like that freedom, Mike, and control is what it's about. Slavery is what it's about. Not as a race, but as all people. And so, anyways,
Right.
I talk about that, guys. I'm passionate about that. Let's move on. Much love to Janet Lopez in the house. I appreciate you, moms, for being here, and all you guys. Frankie Legend. Bullish Bird in the house. What's up, my brother? Frankie Legend gave out a membership, a Crypto for Life membership, and guess who got it, Mike? Nest Force.
I don't know. Okay. Nice.
So on behalf of Frankie Legend, on behalf of Nest Force, and you know, doggone it, behalf of all the Crypto for Life family, those who are going to be here and those who are not going to be here in March, this is for you. I love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Not only me, Mike Owens as well. This is for you. Woo!
Does it like it is. Got him switching gears with Ferrari with the tens. On some bullish shit. Stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying. Call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know. Basing, let money go. Swimming in the dough. SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow.
Are y'all ready? Tomorrow's the day we gonna blow. Are you guys ready? Let's keep it going, guys. I'm super excited, huh? I'm super excited, guys. Look at this picture right here. It says, I like this. XRP is, and then it doesn't show anything except for this beautiful, what is this, like a snow leopard? Oh my God. That thing is gorgeous. Is that what they mean? XRP is beautiful, gorgeous, mystical, huh? Don't mess with it? I don't know. That's a pretty cool little video right there for those of you guys that didn't see that. It says, what's meant for you will always find you. That's kind of funny, Mike, because that really sums up everything we were talking about. And for those of you guys that are here today, remember that. What's meant for you, no one can take from you. The only person that can hurt you in the narrative of living the life you want to live, or dreaming the dreams, or making those dreams come true, is you. That's the only person. If you don't allow people to take it from you, if you, and that's why it's so important. Everything that we talk about in this show ties in together. Think about it. 5 steps of success. Have a strategic plan, right? Do your own research, control your emotions, learn to take profit, and always recognize your why. Let that be your driving force, which is your family. If you think about that, if you got all those things in place, what's meant for you will always find you. No one can take that from you. Mike, your thoughts on that?
Well, like you're saying, it's a mindset. And I remember that it's about a week ago or something. I'm listening to one of your shows, and you had somebody come on, and they said, is this a crypto show? I thought this was a crypto show. They said something like that. And it was so funny how it went full circle with, I think you were talking to your buddy Chris. And it came full circle back to crypto. And it's funny because yes, this is a crypto show, but your mentality and how you go about things and how you go about your daily is going to allow you to be successful in the space. And that's what I love about it, because I know that you can get on a stock show, you can get on a business show that's teaching you about real estate. But if you don't understand the mindset and the emotional stamina that you have to have in order to be successful in any space, then you're basically doomed for failure. And that's not the goal here. And I think that the words that are coming out of my mouth with basically the market doing what it's doing, it's paying off for the people that have been listening to you right now, because a lot of people that have been listening to you have been grinding when a lot of people thought that they were probably crazy, because when they're talking about crypto in the market that you've been talking about it in, people weren't seeing the full vision. But I'll tell you what, you guys, you'll start getting calls, because I'm not in it as deep as James is, but I'm in it. And I've started getting the calls. I started getting the texts. They're simple texts like, hey, what platform are you set up with? Hey, crypto you invested in? I'm starting to get the calls. But they'll start coming. You'll start getting more and more calls. And what you guys will be thinking is, man, it's kind of late now. You know, you guys are in at the right time, but we got to be cautious, because we could tell somebody, you know, you can brag about Bitcoin or XRP all day long. But if they get into XRP at $7, that's not going to make as much sense as when we were telling them about it at 53 cents. Or Bitcoin was 15,000. Bitcoin was 23. But Bitcoin was 30. Now it's up over 60. So we might not be giving them the same advice, but they might come back to you and say, Nest Force, man, I got into Bitcoin like you told me to. Man, I told you to get in when it was 25, but now you want to get in now at 65. So you know, the opportunities and the situation that people are in, man, I just applaud everybody for being here. It's exciting times. And it's already paying off, but it's gonna start paying off even more because this bull run's very exciting.
Well, you know what's crazy is that you said something very key. The opportunity changes based off, and the price changes, but the structure and the strategy does not. And that's what's so important about this show, guys, is that, you know, when I was coming up, and I want to make, you know, because Mike had asked me this question, like, what's your goal? What's your intentions here? I think the thing is, when I used to look at shows, from my perspective, I came from nothing, and then I built a successful life. You came from nothing and built a success. So when I looked at crypto, I looked at it from a business standpoint, not a slot machine or some scratcher or some thing that we're going to play around with. I looked at it, I said, oh my God, where has this been? When I look at other platforms, and again, I'm not trying to diss anyone. I'm just telling you the difference in what I try to do here. And what we try to do. And this is not because I think there's a lot of amazing platforms. I've even named my top 10, by the way. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's actually here, the top 10 influencers that I like. And I didn't mention myself in that. I mentioned the people that inspire me or that I thought were cool. The thing is that a lot of times people get on and they'll talk about charts and they'll talk about these things and they expect you to know all those things. They expect you to know this and they, you know, do this and get that and strategies and this is what's going on. And they talk about SEC did this and we have some of that too. But the thing that I think that I have to focus on, besides the humor and the comedy and all that stuff, and the information and knowledge, everything else, is the uplifting of people, because that's where you start. You start with the person. You start with making people believe that you are worth something, that you are somebody, because most of my life people told me I wasn't nobody. You got to remember that. Right.
Yeah, I understand that.
I remember they didn't understand why I used to fight all the time, but you know, my dad left it, the day after Christmas, and they didn't understand why I was angry at the world that my mom and everyone moved to California and I was with my grandma, because I'm telling you, I was him. I was that Brooklyn badass kid, and no one understand because, and then when I was there, they threw me in special ed classes and, you know, all these things because I was just angry at the world until I stopped being angry, until I started asking questions, Mike, until I realized that I wasn't one in a million, that I could achieve, that all I needed was somebody to believe in me. And even when they did, I started believing in myself. And I think that's the message, that if you look at everything that I talk about in this channel, it's from that little boy or that young man that people said you weren't going to be this or you weren't going to be that. And that's what flows into my Crypto for Life channel. And I think a lot of people see that. Hopefully they see that, they understand that. But that's the thing that drives me. The passion of uplifting people and saying, man, you are amazing. Yes, you can win. How do I know that? Because I am you. I'm no different than you. So instead of talking at people, at this show, we try to talk to them. Go ahead, Mike. Right.
Enjoying the journey is important, because I mean, even up until this point, you know, there's things that you've expressed to me, James, that make me realize, man, you know, like I told you before, you're pointing out, you know, some of the successes that I've had, and everybody is amazing. We're just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey that you're on. You guys are in a perfect situation. You guys are in crypto at the right time. You know, Google searches for crypto is not even that high right now. Things are at a low point. We're in a great situation, and it's not about making millions and millions of dollars. It's about mindset, because when you know what you know and you know who you are and you know what you hold, as you would say, James, then you're in a great you're in a great headspace.
That's right.
To just enjoy life, enjoy family, enjoy your friends, and you know, block out all the nonsense, and that's what it's about. It's about growth. It's about the expectations that you have for your life, and I'm loving and excited about what we have going on, and I'm excited about the people that are here with you, man.
Absolutely, man. I you know, it's you hit it right on the head, and that's what it's all about, guys. It's about you know, you want to make money, but what does that represent? It's either going to represent things that you can't take with you, or it's going to represent freedom and family, which is the things that you can do to enjoy your life. Because, man, there's this one commercial that comes on, and I've seen it posted on X quite a few times, where it talks about you know, how our journey is short. When you really think about how much time we got, man, it's short, man. It is. And there's a point in life where I stopped chasing money, and when I was chasing money, I was always gone, always busy. And then at some point I looked back and I looked at my wife and kids. I'm like, God dang, man, I understand my purpose. I understand what's more important. And it is definitely that time, man. It's the little things. Like, and it's so funny because my wife said not too long ago, she said something about me being emotional. See, I never knew you were that, because a lot of times with men, we're very logical. Women can be emotional. If you ever read the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, it talks about the logistical mindset of a man and the emotions of a woman. And a lot of times what makes us great is when you find a woman who utilizes, the caring, the love, and all the things that women have, and then also is logical and can, and very strong and those things. It's kind of like the combination of both in men and the combination of both in women. It doesn't do you any good to be, and this and that and whoop, 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 and you don't care and you don't love and you don't, express that to people and all those type of things. So it's definitely that and. That's what we try to display here on the show. The next thing I want to talk about, it says your circle is supposed to be proud of you, not jealous. Guys, I say this because, and this is something I purposely put this on here because I wanted Mike to with everything that you're going to achieve. And I'm talking to the Crypto for Life family, all you guys that are here, every single body here. You need to understand that as soon as you start winning, as soon as you start changing your life, as soon as that financial freedom starts coming, people are either going to do two things. They're going to lift you up and love you, or they're going to ridicule you and mistreat you like you did something wrong. And that's not your intentions. You're just trying to win. But for people who don't see the vision, for people who don't see what you're trying to do, I'm telling you right now, Mike, and I'm going to let you speak it on yourself. I lost more friends winning. I lost more friends being successful. I have family that hate on me. I have people that hate on me. I have all those things, guys. And I'm not doing anything to be facetious or malicious. I just want to win for my wife, for my kids. But here's what's so funny. When I struggle, you ever for those of you guys that got social media, you ever posted something like my cousin died or my dog died or I lost my job or things were going bad? And man, you'll get thousands of likes and thousands of this and supports and comments. But as soon as you say something about winning, oh my God, crypto changed my life. Oh my God, I did this and that. Nothing. I'm talking about minimal because misery loves company. I'm gonna go back to what it says. It says your circle is supposed to be proud of you, not jealous. So I'm saying this not to put anybody down in my circle, my family and friend. No, I'm telling you to be prepared. Because you might be planning for what you're going to do with the money. You're going to plan for all the right things, but it's the things that you don't plan for that can bring you down. So I'm telling you right now, plan for the hate. And I hate to say it, but it's real. Mike, go ahead.
What you're saying is 100% true, and it could be a little bit painful because you have people that get exposed in the process, and you'll have people that ridicule you. You'll have people that tend to be on your side until you end up in a situation where you end up having to say no, because you can lay out the roadmap for people, and they might not want to go down that road, but they'll be fast to ask you for something, and they're your best friend, they're your best family member, they're your best supporter until it gets to a situation where you draw a line in the sand and have to say no, and then you find out that person really didn't have your back the way that you thought. So it's unfortunate, but it happens to everybody. But we owe ourselves to be the best versions of ourselves, and if fruit has to fall from the tree at that when that happens, then so be it. That's just nature and life, that fruit's going to fall from the tree. But you can't let that hold you back, and you can't let that be something that's going to limit you from being the best person you can be, because you're doing your small time here on earth, you're doing a disservice to yourself and to other people if you're not going to be the example that other people can look up to and pull from to make their life better.
Yeah, let me add to that, because there's something you said the other day. We have, and I won't, because I don't know if that person will watch the stream or not. It's somebody that we both have a mutual, connection with, and this person came to you to borrow some money. I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to. You know what I'm talking about, and and I say this because I'm trying to get people to understand. It's not to tell your business or anything like that. But one of the comments I made, I said, Mike, sometimes you have to understand that might be the thing that you need in order to walk away from that situation. And no, look, no, Mike, I'm saying this because I lost friends, bro, over the funkiest money. Now, don't get me wrong. I could probably attribute about $350,000 of loan money I've never gotten back. That's why I don't even loan. My wife knows this. I don't even loan money no more. But
you're right. Let me just say this. Go ahead.
I've lost, Mike. I lost friends over a few $100, bro. A few hundred stinking dollars. And I mean, some of these people, I love them. I'm like, oh my God, you're my friend. And I lost them over a few $100. But you know what I said to myself? That it was worth that $300 lesson in order to see who my real friends were. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
No, 1,000. I was just laughing to myself because when you first started talking about, I loaned somebody some money, I didn't know who you were talking about. You know so many people. Yeah, but now, after a while, I said, "Oh, you're talking about this situation." It happens all the
time. We talk about this all the time. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that's it. It's just we got to be careful, but we still can't allow it to limit us from living our full potential. That's really all I would say from that.
Yeah, and it's not a bad thing. It's just what I'm trying to get people to understand with that is not that we're selfish. No, it's just that. Sometimes pain can come. Like I would rather just love somebody and just love me for being me and me love you for being you. It just seems like that's one of the narratives that always seems to destroy great relationships. And I'm not saying this for me and you, Mike. It's not about me and you. We have our conversation offline. I didn't bring it up for me and you. I brought it up for people who are here so that they can prepare. Like when I said I got out of certain things too early, I was trying to time the top and bottom, and I was happy with a couple $100,000, but it went to 1.26 million. I'm not trying to embarrass myself, Mike. I'm trying to give you an example of what not to do. Who's gonna get on and say I screwed up? I'm stupid. I'm not sitting here to. I'm not here to say I'm stupid. I'm here to say, please, my God, family, listen to me. Learn from my mistakes. Do your own research because there's a time I got in there. I threw 25,000 at the stupid space when in 17 when Bitcoin started going towards 17,000, and I threw 20, and it went down, and I lost everything. Right?
James. What you're saying is true. I would just. This is one little tidbit of advice I'd want to give people. If you make money in this industry and it's money that you haven't seen, it could be 10,000, it could be 50,000, 100,000. When you get to a point where you have money that you haven't really seen before, please take some profit. Because like James is saying, at one point I was invested heavily in the stock market, and I had all the confidence in the world with Rocket Mortgage, and I leveraged myself out, and that thing took off and it made a lot of money, and I'm so excited. I'm going there. Look, it's still going up. I'm telling my wife it's still going up. It went up to where I made $1 million profit, and then I thought it was going to go higher, and I watched it come down. It's going to go back up. I watched it come down. It came down more. It came down more. And my $1 million profit ended up being a $300,000 profit, which is still great. But it was very unfortunate because at the time, that was that amount of money was life changing. The $1 million was something that I could really have made a huge impact in my life with. The $300,000 of course helped, and the numbers don't matter, but I'm saying when you get to a position where you're seeing money that you haven't seen before, please take some off the table. Take some off the table. Buy your family a house. Put a down payment on a house. Buy yourself a new car. Put your kids through college. Start a 401k. Whatever the situation is.
That's right.
Do what's best for you. Don't just watch everything go up and come crashing down. Just do what's right for you and your family.
No, and that's what, when I sit up here and I say things about the 5 steps of success, I'm not just pulling this out my butt, Mike. Like, I want people to understand, like, that came from a painful place. That came from having to learn. Because the thing that wrecked me in 17 when I put that money into Bitcoin, when I had all these cars and I sold this white Hummer that everybody, it's one of the nicest Hummers. I sold that Hummer and I put that money into Bitcoin. You know why I lost, Mike?
What's that?
I didn't lose because I was, well, how would I say this? I didn't lose because I was stupid. I lost because I wasn't a great student. And because I wasn't a great student, because I didn't have a strategy, remember what I said. This is what I did. I bought it right around 17, 16 something, and I started buying the dip, 14 something, 11. Then it went sub 10. Ooh, 9,000, 8,000. Ooh. So as it started, no, I think it was right around 8,000 or whatever. I started panicking, and around 7,000, 6,000, I started panicking, and then all of a sudden it got down to like maybe like 3, 4, 5, whatever it was, and I sold from emotions. I was like, "What the hell did I do?" I said, "What the hell? What the hell did I? What? This is a stupid investment." And the only reason I lost, Mike, I always tell people this: you don't lose until you sell or you quit or you. I lost because I didn't know enough to just stay there. So now don't get me wrong. I started dollar cost averaging back into Bitcoin. The point I'm trying to make in that particular experience where I was like, damn it, and I was so frustrated. I sold because I couldn't control my emotions. I sold as it went down. And then it started going back up, and I was like, wait. But during that point, because it stayed down for a while, don't get me wrong, it stayed down for a while, and then I started studying, and I became a student, and I said, oh my God, what am I? So that's the point. I talk from a place that I've lived it, I've gone through it. JC, who's in this stream right now, JC is here. I think JC, are you still here, JC? If I could tell you, Mike, some of the beginning conversations me and JC would have, I'm talking about. Sometimes JC had to get me in check with my emotions because, again, I was a business owner. I didn't know this crypto thing like that, and I would just get pissed and irritated. And then all of a sudden, I became the student to the point where now JC was taking advice from me. JC was, oh my God, James, James, and I was finding all these gems, and I became like, and this is even before I got into Six8Jay's platform and other. I would send JC screenshots in my wallet. Let's just put it that way. I said, JC, oh my God, I did it. JC, I did it. And that whole journey of going up through, of what I created in the millions of dollars, I said, oh my, and JC, you know what he said, Mike? I'm going to say this one more. I'm going to say this one more damn time. JC, are you here? I'm going to tell you why I love this dude, man. Because the last thing that I say, I want you guys on everything, just like you said the other day, the guy goes, is this a crypto show? What was that about? And it's not that, shouts out to him and much love to that brother for saying it, but you got to listen to the story. You got to understand where it's going to. You got to understand where it's spinning to. And it's the same. I'm going to go right back to this thing again. Funny how it goes back here again. Your circle is supposed to be proud of you, not jealous. Do you know that JC, in that moment, was my biggest fan? He said, brother, I'm so proud of you. Never about what you could do for me.
That's awesome.
And he was always there. You know what I told him? I said, Jay, and then he was telling me, James, you should go. You're successful. You start your own show. And I said, man, I really don't want to be. I've been in the public eye my whole life, JC. And I said, but I tell you what, man, I appreciate you. And if I ever do anything in my future when it comes to YouTube and the things you're saying, I said, I'm taking you with me. Whatever it is, JC, you're awesome. Part of the narrative. And so that's the point I'm trying to make, guys. There's a story behind everything that we're saying. We're not here to waste our time. You got your wife and kids that you just got through having breakfast with. You're ready to go spend family day. My wife is, right now, we're getting ready to go hang out and go watch a movie and lunch and just go hang out in Vegas and all that stuff. But I'm here for a reason.
Yeah, that's what we're about to do. Yeah,
I'm here because I care. I'm here because I love this family, and I'm here because I know that if I had someone like me, I wouldn't have thrown that damn money, that $25,000 at Bitcoin, without knowing what I'm doing. If I had someone like me, Mike, I would have not sold so early of the $200,000, yay, and then go back and got sick in the bed, sucking my thumb like a little baby because it went to 1.6 million. You know what I'm saying? Like right. I didn't have that, and so. If you want to answer your question that you asked me a month ago, Mike, that's why I got this channel. This is for everybody in the crypto family. This is for you. Woo!
I'll be better off from selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. Buying when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikTok, so my new wristwatch hit the Vegas crypto meetup. Hello, nice to meet you.
Vegas crypto meetup, guys. May 3rd and 4th, right here in Las Vegas, guys. Come hang out with me and my brother, Mike O. In the Crypto for Life family. This is going to be absolutely extraordinary, guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Mike, let's talk about a couple of things. How much? We're an hour and 20 minutes, Mike.
Yeah. We were doing it, man.
Well, you know what, man? I'm gonna stop there, man. I think we had an incredible show. Anything you want to add, Mike, before we get up out of here? Let me know, man.
Not really, man. Actually, I think it's been a great show. My wife and I and daughter are about to go to the movies too. We have family vote. I went to see the Bob Marley movie. My wife wants to see Dune. It was a 1-to-1.
Oh,
so
man.
My wife won because she's the boss. So
look,
I gotta catch that next time. And I know you've seen it, she won.
Bob Marley, amazing movie. I'll go see it again. Dune. Every time me and my, because here's the problem. There's not a lot of movies in the theater right now. Right. I was listening to some actors talk about this now. Dune is one of those hours. It's like almost a 3-hour movie, Mike. I was like, and so.
Oh man.
But here's the problem. Me and my wife tried to watch Dune 1 the original Dune,
Uh-huh.
which is the first part of this one. We've tried to watch it 4 or 5 times. We always fall asleep. We never make it. We're like,
okay.
We know it's got like Zeldana and all these people in there. We're like, okay, there's some good actors. Man, we haven't made it through. And so every time we go to movies, I pull up. Well, there's always Dune, and she said, "Oh, hell to the no." So we never made it to.
Hey, well, then you can take my word for it, man. I'll let you know how it is.
Let me know, man. Let me know.
I don't remember the first one, but we're gonna go see the second one. I heard it was good, so we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah, man. I might go back and watch the first one just so I can go watch the second one. Man, hey, Mike, I appreciate you. Love you, my brother.
All right, love you, man.
I'm looking forward to all the doggone thing. Man, I'm so excited about what we got planned, guys. Crypto for Life. It's a great time to be a part of this family. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate my boy Mike Owens. Love you guys. Guys, until we see you guys again, much love. It's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. Matter of fact, you know what, guys? I'm going to pause on that. Let me say goodbye to Mike because I got to read some names here. Mike, love you, brother, and we'll see you in a minute.
Take care, man. See you guys.
All right, guys. All right, buddy. Bye. All right, guys, so that's my boy Mike Owens. And you know I can't get out here. I almost forgot to say goodbye to my family. Tiffany Serranos in the house. Liz Herrera, thank you so much, Mike, for coming on once again. Appreciate you, Big Bro Tim. My beautiful queen, Jonette. That's my baby. About to go hang out with her. Operation Shutdown in the house. We got Big Bro Tim. We got Bullish Bird. Jose Velasquez in the house. We've got, Anthony Wanner. What's up, Anthony Wanner? Beekeeper 69. My brother, JC, the one and only. My beautiful mother-in-law, Janet Lopez. Greatest mother-in-law on planet Earth. Good Lord, EARF. Without her, there would be no Jeanette, huh? There you go. Marvin Davis in the house. Frankie Legend with the gift. Thank you so much, my brother. Baller Not One. Congratulations to Nestforce for getting that membership. We've got, let's see who else we got here. Big Bro 10. Bobby Townsend in the house. Shouts out to Crypto Navigator for coming on the show and showing us love. I appreciate you in a major way, my brother. Who else is in here? Anybody else that I missed? I want to make sure I get the whole family. There might be one time I can't do this, but I'm going to keep doing it until I can't, huh? C-Kaz in the house. Jimmy Gonzalez. You know, it's cool when you got a handful of people. You start getting hundreds. How do you go through all the people? I just said, man, I love all y'all. But until then, we're going to recognize everybody. That coffee getting to me. Who else is here? Kenny G's in the house. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Kenny G, one of the realest brothers on planet Earth. Appreciate you, my man. I think we got everybody, right? Crypto Navigator. Oh, yeah, we got everybody. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Until next time, it's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. Oh, Crypto Tales in the house. Always One Away in the house. Talking crypto and stocks with Sly5. Boy, I know you got to be excited about that NVIDIA thing, huh? Tails, man, hit me up. We got to talk, Tails. I got some stuff to chop it up with you about. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Until next time, it's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. Peace.